Hello everyone, this video is about vocabulary development and the mistakes which we usually do while developing a vocabulary. So let's first start with the mistakes. Later I will discuss the ways to improve the vocabulary. So please watch the video till the very end. We often think that our child should start reading or talking quickly. But let me clear one very important point over here. To start talking, first we need words. So as a parent, you should always keep this point in mind that unless and until child has enough of words, the child will not talk or be confident. So we must avoid these mistakes. Now I will discuss the mistakes. First mistake is don't give too many new words at one time. Because giving too many new words at one time, they get confused. Use only few words, say for example only 5 words at a time, so they will think about that word, they will use that word in their conversation, and then you will move to next 5 words. So first use only 5 or as much words as your child can learn. Okay, so use only few words, don't use too many words at a time. The second thing is don't make vocabulary development a boring task. Make it interesting, don't make it boring. For example, if they don't like, they will not take interest and they will not learn vocabulary at all. So make it interesting by saying rhymes or stories or whatever they like. Make it more interesting by playing games. For example, if they like games, you should find out the interest of your child and you should plan according to it. The next is don't think that they will learn by themselves. Don't think that they will learn, okay, they will learn by just give them book and they will learn by themselves, or they will just watch the cartoon and they will learn the vocabulary. No, it's not like that. As a parent and as a teacher, it's our responsibility to use new methods and new ways and new techniques to give them new words, vocabulary, so they can use those words or those vocabulary in their conversation and they will learn new words. The next is don't stop if they say it in a wrong, for example, pronunciation. If they use a wrong pronunciation, don't make correction by stopping them. Just say that word from back. For example, if they say apple, don't stop them. Okay, no, don't say apple, it's an apple. No, you will say it's apple. Apple, and they will quickly find out, okay, I am saying the wrong word and this is the correct word. It's not apple, it's apple. It's not apple, it's apple. Okay, so don't stop them. Make correction from the back. So these are few mistakes which we should avoid as a parent and as a teacher. Now we will discuss, or we will see what we should do to improve the vocabulary. First, we should talk about the object or the event of their interest. For example, if they like animal, we should talk about the animal and we should give the new vocabulary. Okay, this is the domestic animal or a wild animal, where they live, what they eat, and what they can, are, and they have. These are the 3 points: can, have, and are. If you are discussing about the animal, you should, animal or the insect, you should introduce are, can, and have. Animals are, they have, and they can. What they can do, what they have, and what they are. For example, they are big or small, they are domestic or wild, they can walk or they can run, they can hunt, and they have a tusk or they have tail, they have horns. This way you will discuss that animal or that insect. So this way you will give more and more words to them. The next is converse with them. You have to converse, you have to talk with them as much as possible about the event or anything. like past event where you have gone to a picnic or a wedding or a birthday party. So you will talk about that event. You will converse with them as much as possible. If you're taking them for a ride or a walk, you will talk. You will, as much as you talk, they will learn new words and they will start using those words in their conversation. The next is make them listen. We should make them listen stories or poems or anything which is good for their interest. We should make them listen. We should develop their listening skills. When they listen, they will learn and they will use in their conversation. So this listening skills, we should develop their listening skills to improve their vocabulary. The next is read daily. We should read daily. Books are good source of vocabulary, so we should read books as often as possible. And as they hear new words, phrases, they will try to use them in their conversation. This way, we will improve their vocabulary. So we should use books on a daily basis to reading. We should make it habit. We should make a habit of reading on a daily basis if you want to improve the vocabulary. The next is don't use dictionary. We should not use dictionary. Instead of using dictionary, if you are introducing a new word, you can give them a verbal clue, or you can draw a picture and let them figure out the meaning of that word. For example, if you are telling them tender or a new word, so they should figure out what is tender. You will use, okay, it's very soft and very fragile and very soft. You should use the other words so they can find out, they can figure out what is tender actually mean. So don't use dictionary, use other words which are kids friendly definitions. Kid friendly definition, so they can understand that word without using the dictionary. So this definition will be in their memory for a long term. So without using dictionary, you should teach the new words. The next is take them for a walk or a ride. You should take them for a walk or a ride and discuss different things. Ask them to read hoardings, show them things that comes on the way and tell their names. This is very important, to take them for a ride or a walk or for shopping, for example, and use new words. So this way we will improve their vocabulary. We should use synonyms. The next is we should use synonyms instead of just sticking to one word. For example, happy. Instead of saying happy, happy, happy all the time, use joyful, delighted, and other words which describes the happy in other ways. So synonyms are very good source of developing a vocabulary. We should give them other words of saying the same thing. Okay. The next is engage them in household work. We should engage them in household work or any other work which we are doing, so they will learn the verb words and the new words by themselves, by working in the kitchen, by cleaning a floor or sweeping a floor. They will learn, okay, this is sweeping, this is cleaning, this is dusting, this is cutting, this is chopping. They will learn the verb word in house only, and the other words. For example, if they are working in the kitchen, they will come to know the names of different things like knife, spoon, plate, and things like that. So you should ask them to help in household work. Okay. The next is use labels. Like you can see, I have used a label to describe this shape: triangle, square. So you should put labels while you are introducing a new vocabulary. You should put a label on the things. Like for example, this is a bottle. You will write a bottle and you will stick on the bottle. So whenever the child sees the bottle, the child will come to know, okay, this is a bottle, because they start reading, print reading. They read the print. They don't know the spellings, but they read the print. For example, if you get a call and if you have saved the name okay, this is the Nisha's number, for example. So whenever the Nisha calls, they will see the Nisha's name and they will come to know, okay, this is Nisha auntie's number. Okay, mummy, Nisha auntie is calling. So they read the print. They don't read the words or the letters. They read the print. Likewise, you have to label, and you need to ask them to read the label. For example, if they are taking them out for eating, so they will come to know, okay, this is McDonald's and this is Pizza Hut or whatever. They just see the labels and they just read the print. They don't know how to read the words and letters, but when they see the labels, they come to know, okay, this is this thing. So this is the way we develop the vocabulary. The next is use descriptive words. Discuss things in detail, like for example, this is a cotton. So you will say this is a cotton, this is white in color, this is soft and it's very cozy. So use descriptive words, like describe the thing. This is a flower, it is pink in color, it is yellow in color, it is very tender. So use the descriptive words which will give them the vocabulary or the new words. Okay. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you would like this video. And this video will be helpful to you. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel for more parenting and learning videos. Thank you.